What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. A new challenger approaches during the season 43, which means we are about to go over something super new for the first time ever if we come across it. It's time to get on with the show. And with this hand going first, this is perfect. Dance for Palace. Palace, discard 1. Storm for Chaos Queen, discard 2. Fox for Queen 5, discard 3. Imperm. Just to special Queen 5 on the opponent's field. Chaos Queen, discard Queen 5, special. Chaos Queen hookup the Queen 5 just to get Queen 7 to be specific. And the reason why Queen 7 to be specific, literally the first line of text doing so. Once per turn, if you control this card that was special summoned by the effect of Allure Queen level 5, courtesy of the name change, target one monster your opponent controls, hook it up as an equip spell. Chaos Queen for Bumbuku, Bumbuku for Porcupine, Queen 7, hook her up, Queen 7 for Crew, Crew for Wind, link off the 2 into Beyond the Pendulum, Beyond for Raccoon, scale the Porcupine, scale the Raccoon, PS2 being Raccoon and Crew, exceed the Pendulum, get something back, reborn something, but don't trip. I'm aware about the missing the timing thing. Exceed Shoken into Draco Ryu, dance, soul charge every last one of the Allure Queens. 3 queens into Golden. Golden. Bring back Chaos Queen. Chaos Angel. Real Normal Raccoon. Wind for Fox, number 2. Draco Ryu. Fox. As I said, don't trip. We'll get the search. And then Cat. Search at end phase. Cat for Artemis. Magnite Crusader Avramax. And then the Tempest search was all from Fox. And Cat for Porcupine. So, in this position, you have Chaos Angel with both attributes. You have a Wind Spellcaster being the XZ and the Fox. Tempest is basically Solemn Strike of Magic Specters, distributing the Fox, just so that Draco Ryu is going to E-Telly another Magic Specter. Chaos Queen, protecting your queens from destruction effects once your opponent does something, and she does not target spot removal 1 card. And on top of that, can't target Avramax. You have to go after Avramax for attacks. And then, if it were to battle a special summon monster, it gains that much attack. And of course, Porcupine during the main phase as a quick effect if I happen to control a Magic Specter, being the Fox and or Draco, free special, and he reset buttons either Wind or Storms, and on top of that, Drolling Lot Bird. This is basically a custom board. Rhoda. What we got here? Argostars. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what's up about Argostars. Okay, so most cases you got 2 monsters, 2 spells, and 3 traps. Let's see what's up with the 7 Argostars cards. Argostars, Glorious Adra, as well as Argostars, Fierce Parth. Both are Earth Warriors, level 4. Glorious Adra with 1800 both ways, while Fierce Parth has 1400 both ways. For Glorious Adra, during your opponent's turn, if you control a continuous trap as a quick effect, you can banish this from your hand, make the attack of one monster anywhere on the field become 0 until the end of this turn. Upon normal summon, this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of your continuous trap cards or their effects. Okay, so basically, I'm guessing when it comes to Argostars, in order for you to play the game with this deck, you have to rely on continuous traps in general. Interesting. You can banish this, you control, place up to 2 Argostars continuous traps with different names from your hand and or deck face up in your spell trap zone. And that effect is a once per turn. Hard once. Fierce Parth. Gain 700 stats for each Argostars monster with a different name you control except this card, and then each of the following effects once per turn. As a quick effect, you can reveal this card in your hand, return 1 Argostars continuous trap you control to the hand, and if you do, special this card out. Okay, so basically Fierce Parth reminds me of Trickstar Lycoris of Argostars. You can banish this you control, set 1 continuous trap straight from your hand. It can be triggered this turn. Interesting. Argostars, Home Stadium. Field spell. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life, add 1 Argostars card, spell/trap included, from your grave or banishment to your hand, so nice recursion. Each time a continuous trap in the spell trap zone is special summoned to your field, doesn't gotta be Argostars by the way, burn your opponent 500 damage to your opponent. Once per chain, not once per turn, once per chain, if a continuous trap activates its effect in your monster zone while you have a banished Argostars monster, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Wow, that is gross. Argostars, Giant Slaying. Quick play spell. 1 effect per turn and only once that turn. So 1 effect or the other, can't do both. You either A, add 1 Argostars monster from deck to hand, so it's tanky of Argostars. Then, immediately after this effect resolves, if a continuous trap is in your monster zone or a continuous trap with an effect that specials itself as a monster is in your spell trap zone, you can normal summon 1 warrior monster. Real normal 1 warrior monster in general, doesn't gotta be Argostars. Or B, during your main phase, you can banish this from your graveyard, then target 2 cards anywhere on the field, including an Argostars continuous trap you control, kick them back to your hand. Interesting. And then as for the continuous traps, essentially it's basically trap monster thing of sorts in terms of stat lineups. So most cases, Slayer Ito, Light Warrior, level 4, 800 stats. Okay, so basically the trap monsters share the same stats of Light, level 4 warriors. So Slayer Ito is 800 stats, while Swift Campaign is 1800 stats, while Lightning Tideu 2000 stats. And obviously, when it comes to trap monsters of Argostars, while this card is face up in the back row, it depends on the warriors gaining benefits that you control. So Slayer Ito protects your warriors from being destroyed by card effects, while Swift Campaign protects your warriors from cannot be killed by battle, and then Lightning Tideu enables your warriors gain the 500 boost, which is nice. So when it comes to the card types and or ways to require something for you to special these Argostars girls out, obviously they're trap monsters, they do things. So Lightning Tideu, once per turn, you can discard one. It becomes a trap monster as a monster zone. Then add one Argostars card that isn't Lightning Tideu, spell/trap included, from deck to hand. And then, of course, when it comes to the trap monsters, as quick effects, they can be placed back into the spell trap zone face up. Swift Campaign, once per turn, if a continuous trap is in a monster zone, free special. Then if you have a banished Argostars monster, you gain 500 life. And then Slayer Ito, once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, it's trap monster. Then if you have a banished Argostars monster, you can does not target kick back one card anywhere on the field to the hand. Doesn't matter whose, spell/trap included, which is insane. And with that being said, that is literally every Argostars card cover. There's the Droll, Ecclesia, Porcupine, I don't know about using Call by the Grave on Droll and Lopbird when the lingering effect has already resolved from the get-go. So basically, should have used Call by the Grave from the get-go. Summon themselves. Porcupine, reset button, win. Cool! Real normal Glorious Adra, Glorious Attempt, Tempest, negate and kill off Glorious, Dragoryu, and then Argostars, Dogmatica, Scoop. So guys, that's gonna do it for this series of new challengers approaches where we come across first time cards ever. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. Also, if you are a brand new or returning Master Duel player after 1 full month of missing gameplay, be sure to use my campaign code in the description below so we can gather the leftover prizes for future content. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time.